Hello my lovelies, I hope you've been doing well. What we're going to do today, it's a little bit different because it's a favorites video. So I'm going to be talking to you about my favorites. But I have prepared this bunch a few months ago because I was going to film it a few months ago. And then there's like some video that I thought would be way more appropriate for the timing because it was in the end of the year and everything like that. So those videos got prioritized. So this one was keep being pushed. But this little baggie actually sat on the corner of my study for a while because I haven't been able to film it. So essentially I have forgotten what I put in here, so it's gonna be a little bit of a mixed bag. So I'll pull something out and then show it. I was going to unbox it and then figure out how to structure it, but I think, you know what, as a new format this might work where it's like a surprise bag that Postmark have curated for us. So we'll just have to see. I'm gonna try to do some semblance of structure. I'll pull out things that I think make sense for that moment, but we'll see how we go. I think it will be fun because I'm rediscovering it with you guys. So we'll see. I'm all about new formats this year, so we'll see. Okay, I'm just gonna pick up, like, these clearly looks like books, so I'm just gonna pull out all the books one first. Okay, so what we have first is something from Muji. This is the free schedule note, and I have been using this for like when did I use this? What year was this actually? I think it was 2020 or 2021. I find this really good because it's undated, so you can date it yourself, but it gets a little bit tedious later down the line. But Muji has really nice paper. If you don't want anything that you have to set up, then you can get something dated. This is exactly the same. They come out with diary every month, and I used this for work last time, so a lot of the pages are actually pretty empty. Like, I didn't use it to its full capacity because some weeks are a little bit more boring and I don't need to use it. So I think next year I'm gonna do something different for the work planner, but this is not that video. I've been really liking this. So if you're looking for like a very affordable planner, I really recommend the Muji planners because they are very good paper, and I like the paper. If you don't like smooth paper, might be something different, but I do like papers that are quite smooth. So first thing that we take out from our mystery bag is the Muji planner. So I really like that one as well. And also the Midori paper. Anything Midori I really love. Like, their papers are really great. They have a few of these different notebooks. They're very affordable, and I really like the aesthetic. And the thing that I love the most is actually the paper. The paper is like, it's not white, it's slightly cream. So if you don't like cream paper, that is your warning, because like if I put this side by side with this paper, you can tell that this one's a little bit more cream. So that is your warning if you don't like cream paper. But I actually really love cream paper. The paper is fantastic, even though I haven't used this one just yet. And it's very lightweight. I also believe I have a Midori paper on this yet. So they also comes with ones that are a little bit more in a pack of 3 and it's a little bit thinner. I also do like this one. It reminds me of the Travels Notebook insert, but different sizes. But I really love how the stapler is gold. Just a little touch that I really love. But these ones are nice because you get a little you get, how many pages is this even? You don't get a lot of pages, so you fill it up super quick. And I like to carry one of these just for when I was like, you know, sketching on the go and things like that. And this was just testing some watercolor from my friend. As you can see, this paper is not that thick, but it holds watercolor pretty well, but it crinkles it a little bit. So that's your warning that it's gonna crinkle a little bit, but I like it anyway. I do like it being crinkled a tiny bit. It's a look that not everyone likes, but yeah, it crinkles a little bit. I'm not going to talk about this because I believe this is from Muji actually. It's a notebook cover slim, and it fits these slim Midori so well. But the thing is, I don't think they sell it anymore, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. But I just have that in here. And yeah, if you haven't tried the Midori paper, obviously do try it. It's not too expensive, and I really love it. They also come with paper pads of all different sizes. This one's the A5 one that I grabbed from my shelf. This one I use for my A5 ring binder, and I punched it on the side. But obviously they have a A5 size as well, and all different types of paper. They have a grid, they also have a plain, and they have a cotton paper that is really nice texture as well. So really love anything Midori. I've also gotten here the Travels notebook insert. You know this, you know how much of a Travels notebook fan I am. I do have a video of all the inserts that I love from Travels notebook, so I'll link to them down below. You can watch that if that's what you like. But this is probably my favorite paper from Travels notebook, which is like the craft paper. It's really nice. It's craft papers aren't made the same, you guys. I don't know what it is, but the ones that I usually see is either like really yellow like this. I don't know if you can see it properly, but this one is a touch too yellow, and then there are craft paper that are a little bit darker. Is it kind of this? Like that is a little bit more darker, but this one is the perfect light craft paper, and I never see any craft paper like this aside from Travels Notebook. So this type of paper from Travels Notebook is actually my favorite insert, even though I do like take them apart and make my own insert sometimes. But the craft paper from Travels Notebook, I wish they sell it by the ream, because I want it by the ream. It's that good. I love the Travels Notebook craft papers. I'm also just gonna be taking out my plotter here because it's also Japanese stationery, even though it is a little bit pricey. But what I want to show you is the insert. So some of these insert, like this one is a Japanese insert. It's from Bindeck. I actually really like this kind of insert. It has some lines on the top for your titles and things like that. Maybe if you're doing like, you know, focus of the week, blah blah blah. And then it has these little notches, like the red arrows, that makes it easy for you to divide it by 4. Like essentially I divided this page by 4 without having to do like line pages and stuff. So this is like the Bindex insert that I really like. They also do one of a dated one if you've used the novelty before. So they also have this insert which is dated and it has the dates of the top, but this is very reminiscent to the novelty setup. And I actually really like it. I didn't end up using too much of it. Like I ended up using it for like reviews for dramas I've watched, but I didn't actually keep up with it. This year I'm going to do it in a different format, so I actually keep up with it. But really love this insert. But there's also this one. It's like just a grid one, and it comes in a noble refill section like this. But the thing that I really like is the color of the insert, because it's very creamy. This is even more creamy than the Midori cream. If I compare it side by side, you can tell that is way more orange, but actually really like warm colored inserts. So there you go. So those are my favorite plotter inserts that are not from Plotter, because you've already know this, it's hard to get in Australia. Another thing that I've been loving is this is from, I believe, Maruman. The line is called Into One. This is basically a little like binder. I find it very interesting that they have it like 5 like that. But anyway, this uses like one of the Japanese ring binders. I don't know if this is the same as the M5 or anything like that. I haven't tried to get any inserts that fits that. But anyway, this is one of the Maruman inserts that I use for my ink swatches. These are basically what the loose leaf looks like, the packaging. So this one is the one that I use for my ink swatches, and this one is basically just empty paper. This refill, actually, I think it's like a watercolor refill. I don't know. If you know Japanese, let me know what it says, because I don't speak Japanese. But it has the nicest texture, like a watercolor texture. So that's why I actually really love it for swatching inks, because you can see the textures. So yeah, I've been really liking this as well. It's by Maruman. I think that's all the papers in here. And then we will go to the pens, I think. And I also do have some extra pens as well. Yeah, and the rest are washi and stamps. So these are my favorite Japanese pens. I will get something to test it on for you. So I'm gonna divide this up with like normal Fineliners and normal pens. It's also a normal pen, and these are mostly brush pens. So we'll go to the normal pens first. Some of my favorite Japanese pens are, this is the Muji, I think you know this. I love this, and I think you probably already used to it anyway. Muji 0.38. It comes with the one that has a cap, and it comes with a click one, and it's versatile, easy to use. It takes a little bit to dry sometimes, so you can't like, oh, that's already dry, but like it does take a bit to dry. So if you're left-handed, maybe it'll smudge. Try it in the store first if you can. I also really love this Unipin fine line. It's waterproof, so it's really good for sketching and things like that. I use this a lot when I used to do sketching and then watercolor after. It dries super fast, and it's if you put water on it, it won't smudge, so it's really good. I like this. I like it more than the Sakura ones. I don't have any inks on this, so I won't swatch it, but the Pilot Kakuno is so good for if you're a beginner in fountain pen. I did put this in, but lately my favorite has been the Pilot Kakuno Madoromi. These ones actually has a gold plated nib. I'm not sure if it's gold or it's fake gold or anything, but it already felt much smoother. Sometimes when you haven't used your fountain pen for a while, it will get a little bit like dry. So all I usually do is I put it under running water or dip it in like, you know, a bowl of water, and then it'll be pretty good again. But this one I got an F because the EF are a little bit more scratchy on the Kakunos, but it's super smooth, and I feel like it was even smoother than the normal ones. So I'm very interested to try an EF on the Madoromi and see if it's less scratchy, but we'll see. I really like the Madoromi, and I would get more in a different nib sizes if I can. But yeah, if you're in the fence between getting the normal ones or the Madoromi ones, I would recommend the Madoromi ones. So those are my favorite Japanese pens. So we'll move on to the brush pen. These are the Zebra brush pen. There's a few different sizes. I'm not sure which one this is. I think this is probably the medium, but I really like this for hand lettering. I will test it for you. I always like ones that are very flexible. So this is Zebra. I don't even know what the name is because I don't speak Japanese, but anyway, this is the Zebra ones that I really like. And then there's 3 of these that I also really love. So this is the Pentel Fude that has like quite a thin front, so you can do as thin as you want and as thick as you want. So I really like this. It's Pentel Fude Touch, I think. Sometimes they call it Fude Touch, sometimes they call it Pentel Sign Pen. I'm pretty sure that's the same with the flexible in the beginning. So those 2 are really nice. I like the Sailor's Shikiori as well, mainly because the color that they have is very muted and very up my alley. But the brush tip are not as good as these 2, because this one it's kind of after a while of use it will fray a little bit. As you can tell, this one's already fraying. So the top of it, the thinness of it is not that great anymore. It's double-sided, so you get this other section as well. And this one, like after a little bit of use, it will fray a little bit as well. So this is Sailor Shikiori. I will compare it to a new fresh batch, a new fresh tip because if you see some of these, some of them are really bright. I don't use too much, so you will see what's the difference between a new tip and an older tip. See, this is the thinness of the tip for if it's new, and this is the tip where it's like you've used it a lot. So that's the thing that I don't really like about it. So has a lot of really nice muted colors. As you can see, a lot of these sets of pens usually have very, like, I call it the 24 color pencil color, you know, those kind of like stock standard colors. And the Sailor Shikori has like nicer muted like colors that you don't see in other places, but the tips are a lot to be desired. So, you know, it probably has to get replaced a lot if you like the thickness of it. But if you like something thick, it'll eventually be a little bit thicker. And then I guess if you don't mind thickness, I actually don't mind it for if you're journaling in a bigger page. If it's a tinier page, it's a little bit harder to control, so the pencil Footed Touch is much better for that. I hope I'm not like talking too much about brush pen and stuff, because it's not that video, but I can't help but, you know, telling you all these facts, that if you're actually looking to get some of this, you know, the pluses and the minuses. Like, it is a recommendation, a favorite video, but I also want to make sure that if you want to comment and get it, you know all the things about it that I like and dislike, if that makes sense. I also really love this one. This one is another uni pin. Like, this is the same one as this. I am actually very impressed with the uni pins, because this one is a brush pen, but I feel like I've used it so much because I use it for name in orders as well. And then they're like rarely dry. So this one has really nice tip, and it's probably my favorite tip, more than the Footed Touch and more than the Shikori actually. You can brush. The sad thing about this is it only comes in, if I remember right, 4 maybe colors. There's a dark gray, a light gray, a brown, and a black, and that's all it comes with. But the tip of it is so nice to write with. It's so smooth, and it's probably one of the best brush pens that I have. Essentially, right, if I'm writing cards, if I'm writing hand lettered things to my friends, to orders and stuff, this is the first one I pick up. That is how good it is. It's just color offerings left a lot to be desired because they only have 4 colors, but I really love it. And it's not as popular as the rest, which makes me a little bit sad, but I hope they continue to make this because I really, really love it. Anyway, that's all for the pen side of things. And then I will pick up washi tapes next, I think. Okay, let's see what's in here, because I haven't looked at this for a hot minute. But there's a lot of washi tapes. Okay, cool. So if you're in the market for Japanese washi tapes, you definitely have to check out the MT ones. I think they're probably one of the original washi tape maker. Do not quote me on this, but I just think that when I first found out about washi tapes, I think the main washi tape brand is MT's, and their quality are really good. And what I love about them is their washi tape usually comes really thick, and they're very sticky, and they never get out. Like some washi tapes, right, after you used it, it'll peel back if you put it back again, but MT never does that. Does it actually say how much is in a roll? 10 meters, I believe. Yes, 10 meters. But like, you know, other washi tapes sometimes come less than 10 meters. They don't curl very often, and I use a lot of washi tapes to put up like posters and like, you know, postcards and stuff on my wall. And usually the MT ones are basically the stickiest one. It doesn't curl up and things like that. So if you're looking for washi tapes, you won't be wrong with MT. And I feel like it's so much easier to get compared to the other brands of washi tapes, just because it is one of like the best and most widely known for washi tape. So that's MT. My favorite washi tape brands from Japan is actually Yohaku. They do a lot of this kind of grungy, like vintagey kind of washi tapes, and I really love them. It comes with a lot of different colors. I'll pick up some of the ones that I have around here as well. They have a lot of different colors, but they're always a little bit more vintagey. I guess it depends on your style of journaling and stuff, but these are my favorite, hands down, like designs wise, favorite washi tape brand. I just really love the Yohaku washi tapes. Also, if you're this is only if you're traveling to Japan, okay? Because Travel's Notebook also makes washi tapes and the designs are super cute, but these are really hard to get outside of Japan. So this is only if you're going to Japan, but they have the cutest washi tapes. Travel's Notebook, really like this one. This one looks very orange when you look at it like this, but actually when you take it out, it's not that bad. One of my friends got it during her trip to Japan, and then when I received it, I'm like, did I really ask for this? And then when I unravel it, I found that the washi tape is because it's half transparent, it's way lighter than I thought. So these are nice. So if you're looking for some washi tapes, if you're going to Japan and you're looking for washi tapes, don't forget the Travel's Notebook shops as well, because they carry cute washi tapes as well. So these two are from Muji. Actually, Muji makes really nice washi tapes as well, and they're pretty thick and they're pretty affordable. And you know, if you have a Muji where you are, you can get it. They're mostly very natural colors. So I remember there's this 2 color and a red, but yeah, I really love this. It feels like it's almost the same quality as the MT one, so I actually really like this. If you're into some more decorative washi tapes and tapes, consider BGM as well. They have a lot more different kind of washi tapes. This one has a lot of nice this is postcard theme, so it has a lot of nice, look how cute they are. I really like this one. And then they also make some of these clear tapes. I actually really like some of these because they're like where's the thing, they're like little film strips looking thing, and I'm obsessed with them. Look at that, look at how nice they are. So these are BGM. So they tend to make quite a lot of more creative kind of washi tapes. So they have like the clear ones, they have these normal washi tape ones, but they come in so many designs, and they're very innovative, so I really like them as well. This must stay as well, and they also do washi tapes, and I don't see this very often, but they do some really funky, like cool washi tapes. This is one of my favorite. It's basically like the strip of a film strip, so you can put it on the 2 sides of your photos and it looks like film strip kind of thing. So I really like that, as well as these kind of grungy ones that I have as well. Hang on, let me take it out. No. So it looks like, you know, vintage newspaper as well. So I really like those brands as well. So those are the 5 brands of washi tapes from Japan that I recommend. Really like them. I also let's go to like stamps and stuff now. This one is, what's this one? This is Beverly as well, isn't it? Alright, for stamps, these are some of the small ones from Kodomo no Kao that I really like. I like having these ones. It's there's numbers and there's months and then there's days. I use them sometimes to label things, and then this one has like a lot of really cute little symbols. I mainly use the weather ones, but they come out with all these like little. You know how much I love tiny things, and these are some of the tiny things that I love. They also sometimes make some of these like, you know, bigger stamps as well. This is also Kodomo. I think this is Beverly as well. And then Beverly is also another Japanese stamp brand that I like as well. They make this one, and I use this one a lot because this one is for my ink swatches, so I really like this one. But this one also comes in a super cute box, and they're all like, it has compartments, so you kind of just have to put it in there. But it has, let me open too, there's like compartments on it. I just find that this design is so extra and I love it. I use this mostly to track like when I journal, when I exercise, when I get some bubble tea and things like that. So I really like this kind of set, and like the box is so cute. I love the packaging of that. Another stamp designer from Japan that I love is Liberi. So they do kind of like very whimsical, lots of floral as well. I'm trying to see if this is also like, this one is also Liberi, and it has like this very, very detailed flower. So they have a lot of floral theme stuff, so I really like them as well. This one is a new-ish edition, but it clicks together, so you can take it apart and then click it together. And it's you're meant to use it for dates, so like, you know, make your own date for your planners and things like that. But I have been using it for something else. Let me show you. So what I've been doing is I've been doing it on this card. This was meant to hold my sticker sheets. So what I do is I kind of move this into, like, if there's 6 of them or if there's like 3 of them, it's easy to slide around and, you know, figure out how many of that sticker sheet I have. But that's why the configuration is a bit off and it's not like in a calendar, because I've just been making these for my shop stock basically. But they are made to be, they are really made to be calendar stamps, but obviously you can use it for something else like this. So yeah, it's very versatile. I love that it's click. One of my pet peeves is when things doesn't line up, but this meant that, you know, your things always lines up. So I really, really like this. So that's Sachihara. Speaking of Sachihara also makes one of my favorite little stamp pad. This one comes in 2 sizes. Let me show you the bigger size. So it comes with the big size and a small size. The big size actually comes out first, so that's the one that I bought first. But the moment they come up with the little ones, I went to the little ones straight away. The things that's great about this one is they come in like the nicest muted colors and some bright colors, but I love that there's muted colors for people that like muted colors like me. So I love that. And they're also refillable. It comes with a little bottle and you can refill it. This one's my favorite color, and it's already, like, as you can see, it's not as fresh anymore. But the great thing is you can get a refill bottle and you can just refill it. The little ones, you can also refill that, and I just find that that is very economical and great. So I really, really love this, and it's probably one of my favorite stamp pad because it's very fuss free and almost in all the pages, all types of paper, it does really well. But I also really like the Memento stamp pad from Sukineko, which is another Japanese brand. So I really love that as well. And the last few things that I have are a little bit miscellaneous, but if you're on the channel, I'm pretty sure you already know about this because these are what I use for journaling a lot. So the first one is a penco clip. It comes in all different kind of colors. I have another one on the olive color, but I've used it as a chip clip. But the thing that I love about this, right, they have all these grips so the paper doesn't move, but also this one doesn't actually hurt the paper, because sometimes when you put papers in, it will like crimp it, but this one does not. So I actually really, really love this. Comes with a ton of colors, so you can just get whichever color you want. But clips wise, really love this one. This is also my favorite Kokuyo scissors, the Kokuyo success scissors. I love it so much that I have in 3 colors, and it lives in, I don't know where the yellow one is. I think maybe it's in my to-go bag or something, but I have 3 different colors of this because I love it that much. Tips are all different. So this one is like the titanium tip. This one is like, I think the fluoride or something rather, but It's a dark gray one, and then I have a steel tip one. My favorite is actually this one, the titanium one, and the steel tip. So this one with the fluoride or whatever, don't bother with this one because somehow when you cut, it's a little bit harder than the steel ones. So just stick with the steel ones. This is the great thing about them. They have a little bit of a lip, and then there's another section. So it's not, if it sticks, it's not gonna stick to the whole thing. So they're really good for cutting washi tapes and stuff. But essentially, they're really solid scissors, and this is the only scissors that this is the only scissor that I would recommend to anyone. They're not too expensive if you get the steel ones, but if you get the titanium ones, it might be a little bit more expensive. But the steel ones are great as well. Like if you're just starting, just get the steel ones. They're great. In fact, I will just link the steel ones, and I won't link the other ones because even the base scissors is already amazing. Another thing I really love is the Kokuyo glue tape roller. This one, I talk about this every single favorite videos, like the yearly ones. You're probably sick of this if you're listening to a lot of this. But these are my favorite glue tape roller because you can actually refill it, so it makes me feel a little bit more sustainable with them. You can just refill them and you can just take it out easily, and then you just pop it back in. But another thing that I really love with this one is the dot liner. It doesn't say here, but this is a dot liner. So they have little dots in the front. So those are easier to use for me. And this is the great thing as well. Once you put a little bit on the paper, right? Then you can see that it has like a little dot. I don't know if you can see it actually. But basically that patch. Maybe if I put some dirt on it from my hands, you can see it better. That's what it looks like. It's like dotted and everything. But this is the great thing about it. Okay, if you decided, oh, I don't want it there anymore, I want it somewhere else, what you can do is you can just lightly rub with your fingers, and it will actually go off. And then your paper stays pristine. How amazing is that? I don't know if there's other glue tapes does that, but the moment I find that out, for someone who changes their mind so often when journaling, that is basically creme de la creme, the best feature ever. But anyway, I hope you like that. If there's anything that you want me to zoom in on, let me know in the comments. But because I know I did go through this a bit quickly because there's just a lot of things to talk about, and I'm already recording for like 45 minutes basically, and I feel like I zoomed through a lot of stuff. But if there's anything that you want closer look at, just let me know. I will do a dedicated video about that section. But these are basically just some of the Japanese stationery I've been loving for the last, I don't know, maybe I've been journaling since 2018, so the last like 7 years or so. Tried and tested, love very dearly. So these are some of my favorite Japanese stationeries, and I hope that helps if you're just getting into stationeries. These aren't very expensive, so I mean, if you're just starting and you're just starting to build up a collection, I hope this would help because a lot of these have been tested for a few years, and I hope you enjoy looking at them. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching till the end. Give me like a pencil, give me a glue emoji for the Kokuyo glue tape roller down if you're watching till the end. I appreciate you so much. I hope you get a lot of value out of this, and I hope you stay safe, take care, and stay creative. I'll see you on my next video, probably next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. This one's already fraying.